hello to you all. As you know, I'm obliged to make a break during this month of December due to personal reason. So you can imagine that this episode was not forecast. But, on the other hand, I had to tell you about OSNI 2, the Cartier's olfactive new installation at the Invalides in the center of Paris. But be aware it's only open until December 11th only, but it will certainly travel abroad, and I will let you know, of course. I suggest a voyage at the heart of the perfume. It's in fact an immersive voyage initiated by Mathilde Laurent, Cartier's in-house perfumer. To let out the perfume from its bottle, to smell it, and to perceive it differently was already the intention with the first OSNI installation at the Palais de Tokyo in 2017. But let's stop for a second and focus on the meaning of OSNI, which is in fact a non-identified smelling object. From the perfume cloud, the theme of the first OSNI, Mathilde Laurent continues and explores today the perfume myth. Therefore, Tattoo Senti invites you to live an experience at the heart of the unique olfactive and artistic installation full of magic. You're welcome to a short meditation experience that will lead you to listen and capture the perfume in its material approach. As you know, perfume is invisible and intangible. In the end, the perfume is interlinked to the divine and continues to raise our soul. So, are you ready to live such an experience? If you know me, you will not be surprised that I suggest you turn off your mobile and prepare yourself before going in by breathing deeply so to relax and enjoy completely this moment.
À OSNI 2, l'expérience du mythe parfumé de la maison Cartier. Il s'agit d'une expérience totalement dans le noir qui prendra place du coup par ici. Notre hôtesse va vous accompagner tout au long du parcours pour pas que vous ne soyez perdus. Quand vous sortirez, vous aurez un médiateur à votre disposition pour poser l'ensemble de vos questions. Je vous donne une petite serviette noire.
D'accord,
voilà,
merci.
Vous verrez à l'intérieur à quoi elle vous servira.
Oui. So, I entered into the dark, guided by a young, charming lady. Once inside, I sit on a bench. The darkness leads me to a moment of contemplation. I open wide my ears and my nostril in order to listen carefully to the subtle, olfactive and airy poem which has been in fact written and read by Raphael Cape, known as the Lionheart, the Radio London BBC presentator, but also and above all the first resident poet at the Saatchi Gallery.
Suspendu, une panthère, éther de particules sacrées, faites prière, se dévoile dans les airs. Cette odeur suave œuvre puissamment aux besoins de la chair. Elle insuffle son épiphanie en toute vie, dénouant une histoire de mythe en des croyances irréfutables. Nos nez curieux sont les couloirs connectant l'inconscient aux divinités. Cette odeur de vénération d'intimité inassouvie signale la renaissance des pouvoirs d'Aphrodite, sa grâce indomptée. Il ne s'évanouira plus entre les doigts du temps, l'effluve irrésistible en fait. Il captive ceux, les audacieux, qui inspirent ces gouttelettes microscopiques, nous tire de la torpeur, nous reprenons, rien ne nous touchait plus, nos esprits vers le divin, l'au-delà du monde. L'emprise foudroyante de l'odeur nous ramène à la mémoire de nos corps. L'ivresse la plus douce imprègne tous ceux qui tentent de résister à la légèreté. Chevauchant les airs, cet héritage persiste en ces lieux.
Now I'm sure that you have understood that the panther is our guide. But to your opinion, since how long has she been travelling through the story of the House of Cartier? She was, in fact, already there in 1914. The lady with the panther emerged under Georges Barbier's pencil before taking the shape of a spotted watch. From there, it became the start of a true story link between the panther and Cartier under the impulse of Jeanne Toussaint, the in-house artistic director, who was a daring and a visionary lady. From there on, the panther became one of the most evocative symbols of the Maison Cartier. I continue my experience, still in the dark, but with music written from the golden number, which is a favorable frequency to meditate. So I immerse myself into the mystery of the panther. Still in the dark, I'm facing this elegant and agile panther, which strolls, appears, then disappears. In front of me, the light and the perfume connect so to reveal the iconic wild cat, just like a divine appearance. It's also the myth and the icon that merge. Yet this panther has an irresistible power of attraction. And according to Theophrastus, the panther exhales a pleasant odor for all the other animals. This is why, being hidden, she hunts to attract her prey due to her perfume. Eventually, there will be a surprise that I let you discover on your visit to OSNI. At Cartier, the odor of the panther is at the same time floral and smooth, and without the alcohol, its perfume becomes very soft and silky. In order to end this experience, Mathilde Laurent, Cartier's in-house perfumer, told me, "This installation is just like a gesture. In fact, it's an excuse to talk about olfaction and joy, to contemplate the olfactive beauty that the public will discover during the exhibition. And as a matter of fact, the name of the perfume is not indicated, as the aim is not to sell it at any time. Nowadays, in the luxury world, it's very rare that such an approach is only done to share the emotion of beauty. This is the reason why I'm so happy at Cartier. This house is capable of self-sacrifice ahead of such shared and human values. It's the most beautiful and major message of OSNI 2. If you like this episode, do subscribe to Tattoo Senti on audio means Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Spotify, and leave a comment or a 5-star note on iTunes. As you know, Tattoo Senti loves it, and it's great for the podcast channel and helps me to continue. Until next episode, in the meantime, have a good time for smelling.